Hey everyone, sorry for just the quick sound check for just a second. It's me again. I did this video about, I did about a 40 minute video, and because someone, decided to fucking like rev a motorbike or fucking like a lawnmower or some shit, whoever you are, seriously ruined the video. And seeing as I can't edit for my life, I have to redo the video. But anyway, let's just get on with it. Okay, so I decided that I would do something a little different today. And seeing as, well, I kind of have my light on because it's 8:10 p.m. and it's daylight savings and it's almost going to be nighttime in about 50 minutes. And it's going to start getting dark within another 20. So, the idea was that I would do an Elounor react video, but seeing as I'm a Larry shipper, it's probably not a good idea for Elounor shippers or people who don't like One Direction to watch this. And as I mentioned on my last video, which was the One Direction 18 cover video, that I'm a One Direction fan, Directioner, whatever the hell you want to call us, and yeah, I'm also a Larry shipper, so I'm going to be reacting to the most popular video that Larry shippers have indeed reacted to, which is the Elounor and Louis respect video. And so I'm going to be doing that now, and if I decide to react to any other videos, I will do that. Sorry, my eye. Yeah, so if I decide to do that, I will do that in another video, possibly another day. So let's just get on with it, shall we? Alright, now I've got the video here on my phone, so I'm just gonna open that, so just give me a second. Okay, here we go. Apparently Liam screams Elounor, Elounor at a One Direction concert. I have no idea what's going on, but let's just continue.
What Louis doing is the sweetest thing that I have ever seen. He shouldn't have to protect his girlfriend from his own fans. How do you think that makes us?
Do you realize that just because he's pointing the middle finger doesn't mean that he's pointing it to the fans? Also, that you don't know the facts. He could have been pointing the middle finger at fans, but maybe they were like being really pushy, or maybe they were just like completely surrounding him, and I probably would have done the same thing, honestly. Like, you know, like, if you're like invading someone's space to the point where it's just completely uncomfortable and it's not a good thing to do, then you should really expect stuff like that, because honestly, your idols are people too. And if he wasn't pointing the middle finger at them, he could have been pointing the middle finger at the paparazzi. He could have been pointing the middle finger at the security guards, who may have done something. You never know. Okay? You never know. So anyway, let's continue. Let me just go back a second.
From his own fans. How do you think that makes us look?
I don't know. How does it make you look? You tell me.
I think you have took it too far now.
We've taken it too far when we literally haven't done anything. A little weird, isn't it? That someone thinks that we're taking something too far when most of us keep to ourselves and don't do anything. Photoshopped. Hang on. Just let me fucking... Okay.
Too far now.
LOL. Photoshopped. Photoshopped. Photoshopped.
But the people involved did this. It's horrible.
Wonder who it would be.
The funny thing is, they are Larry shippers.
What a surprise. Because apparently Larry shippers are the ones who do absolutely everything wrong. And when Elounor shippers do one thing wrong, it's not their fault. They get to do whatever they want and no one can judge them.
The ones who didn't see the difference between reality and a joke.
We're the ones who don't see the difference between a reality and a joke? Really? Like, really? You're the ones shipping, like, Louis Tomlinson and a beard. Sorry. Not sorry.
The ones who don't know that being soulmates is not about being boyfriends.
If you had a soulmate like that, like how in my heart Louis and Harry are, fuck's sake, Facebook. Sorry. How Louis and Harry are, then I don't know what to tell you. Sweetie, I don't know what to tell you. Like, oh my god. Like, seriously. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, honestly, if you don't believe in... Like, if you think that, like, Harry and Louis are soulmates, but they're not boyfriends, then I don't know what to tell you. Honestly. In my heart, they're secretly together, but, you know, if you don't see that there is obvious love, I don't know what to tell you.
We need to calm down.
We need to calm down when we haven't done anything to Elounor shippers or Elounor or Elounor, like when like most of us just keep to ourselves and like cry over pictures and videos and like fanfics about them. It shouldn't be doing anything to them.
It's one thing sending her hate, but actually
We don't send her hate. I know that like a few of us might, but there's a lot of us that don't. And it's not just a few of us in the Larry fandom.
it to her, and in front of Louis.
As I just said, we don't give her hate.
A whole new level that never should have been reached. You actually made her cry and made her feel like complete shit.
Were you there when this happened? Did you go up to her and ask, "Oh, are you okay?" And she said, as she was crying, "I feel like absolute shit." Were you? Did she tell you that? Because if not, then you don't know how she would be feeling. Okay? Got it? Good.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
As I've mentioned multiple times, it's not my fault.
Elounor is still a human. She has feelings.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
I don't like being hated for being in love.
Oh, how ironic. Seeing as Larry Stylinson gets hated for being in love. But then when we say that they're not in love, whoa, let's take a step back. Breaking news. Larry shippers ended up hating on Elounor when Elounor shippers hate on Larry shippers. Oh my fucking god. Breaking fucking news. Jeez. I'm sorry that we say that she's a fucking... No, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry that we say that she's a beard because she is. Because that's her job. We're not insulting her. That's her job.
If you haven't noticed from this picture, the hate you give her brings her and Louis closer.
Sure it does. Because they were so close before.
It makes the relationship stronger.
Hey, it also makes Harry and Louis' relationship stronger when they end up getting hate. Just think about it.
He refuses to let her go and to stop kissing her because she was so upset by what happened.
Or because there's heaps of cameras around and they need to look like they're an actual couple.
It really wouldn't surprise me if Louis started to hate us soon.
You're way behind. He's already hated us from a long time ago. Like a long time ago. Like to the point where he said in one interview that Larry shippers were fake. So... And that was in 2012. So you're a little behind.
No one deserves that.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Again.
Elounor has done nothing wrong.
I know she's done nothing wrong. She chose this job. She's a beard. She gets paid for being Louis Tomlinson's girlfriend. She's a beard. I know she's done nothing wrong. As I've said multiple times already, within like almost 15 minutes, I don't hate on her. I don't hate on Elounor shippers unless they do something first. I don't hate on Elounor. I don't even follow her or any of their girlfriends, like any of One Direction's girlfriends on Twitter, because I just can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered. Like, seriously, I can't be bothered.
Just leave them alone to be happy.
Just because someone's smiling doesn't mean they're happy. I could be smiling, but does that mean that I'm happy? Next time, when you see a photo of Louis and Elounor together, cover Louis's mouth, and if he looks like he's about to cry, it's probably a good indication that he's not happy. Just saying. Because there's a lot of things that people can hide behind a smile. I know that from experience.
This fandom acts like a 5-year-old.
Really? Because we fight over, like, what's real makes us a 5-year-old? Yeah, I act like a 5-year-old, but not in the fandom. That's why I'm like Louis Tomlinson in a sense.
It's embarrassing. I love this fandom, but not when they do things like this.
I love this fandom too. And I love the Larry Stylinson fandom too. I only start fights when people start fights with me. I only end up in fights when other people start fighting me. If you don't want to go into fights with me, then keep your opinions to yourself. Or just say your opinions, but don't act like a complete bitch about it.
Louis loves Elounor, and he always will.
Sure.
Today, there is enough proof you need.
No. Not to me. Not at all. There is not one bit of proof. Not at all.
It's disgusting. The amount of hate these girls get is beyond me, because how I see it is that jealousy is the lowest form of emotion anyone can have.
Okay, so did I ever say that I hated on any of their girlfriends? No. I never said that I hated on any of their girlfriends. I've never sent hate towards them. I've always respected them. Sure, I may not have liked the relationships, but I've always respected them. Because that's just how I am. I don't like judging people, and I don't like getting judged. So I respect people. I may not like what's going on, but I respect it.
And half the people in this fandom shouldn't even call themselves fans, let alone good people.
I knew she would end up saying fake fans at some point. You know, when it comes to you Elounor shippers, you really need to come up with some more insults. Because delusional and fake fans is getting really fucking tiring. It's way too obvious you're going to say it, and sometimes it's absolutely hilarious when you say it, but it's mostly just tiring. Because it's like, I don't care. That's what I think when you end up saying delusional or fake fans. But you know what? Good people, really? You're saying just because we ship something that you don't ship makes us bad people? You don't know me personally, and you can't say if I'm a good person or a bad person. And I'm probably a good person because I have not hated on anyone. I've done nothing wrong to anyone. And I've just sat around and like read One Direction fan fiction and like freaked out over like Larry Stylinson like fan fiction and like Larry Stylinson like videos and pictures, like, and I fangirl over it. Like, that's it. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, but just because I'm a Larry Stylinson shipper doesn't mean that I'm a bad person.
To be a fan, you don't need to know everything under the sun about the boys. What you need to know
Obviously.
is how to act like a decent human being.
Obviously.
You don't have to like anyone they date, but the things you should never tell someone is that they are too fat. They are too thin, they are ugly, they're useless, that they should die, are stupid or gross.
But when you say it to Larry shippers, it's completely fine. Because, you know, we're just like shipping bullshit, and like we should just like kill ourselves, and that we're fake fans, and that we're delusional. I smell a bit of hypocrisy. That's what I smell. I hear hypocrisy. Because if you didn't want that to happen to Elounor, then, and you didn't want it to happen to the boys, then you shouldn't send it to other people. Ever think about that?
Because the minute you say something like that, you stop being a fan.
I completely agree with that. When you start hating on people, whether it be like someone of the opposite ship or an idol, yes, you stop being a fake fan. You stop being a fan and you turn into a fake fan. But that shouldn't happen just because someone ships something that you don't. Just let that sink in.
Just open your eyes and think that all you Larry shippers are doing is tearing Louis apart.
Okay. Open up my eyes. I have. Let's just say that I've gone through every stage before getting to being a Larry shipper. I was an Elounor shipper, and then turned into a shipper of neither, and then turned into a Larry shipper after like ages. So yes, I have thought about it. I have opened my eyes. I have opened my mind. I have like opened up like everything that you want me to open besides my legs, because I'm not doing that. 'Cause no. Anyway. I've literally, like, opened my mind and my soul and my eyes to, like, everything. And I just don't see it. I don't. I really don't.
Not from Elounor, not from Harry, but from us, the fans.
I've already mentioned. It's a little too late for that one. Sorry about that. I didn't know that was gonna happen, but apparently it did. Anyway.
What I'm asking everyone to do is not to fall in love with the girls the boys date.
I've only fallen in love with... No, actually, I don't think I even fell in love with Danielle. Like, I thought that, like, Paisel was really freaking cute. Like, that they were, like, so, like, in love and everything. Like, fuck. But, like, I haven't fallen in love with any of them. I haven't. Not with Elounor, not with Danielle, not with Sophia, not with, like, Taylor or Kendall or the girl from Caroline or any of them, or now Nadine. I haven't fallen in love with any of them because there was only, like, one, like, or, like, Zeri. Like, I think that, like, Sophia is, like, okay, and I think that, like, Zeri's pretty cool, and I think that, like, Elounor is just, like, eh. And, like, Paisel was, like, so awesome. But, no, I haven't fallen in love with any of the girls. I don't follow any of them on Twitter. Like, I just cannot be bothered with it. Like, sorry, but I don't care that much to follow them on Twitter.
What I'm telling you guys to do is to muster up the courage to be that one person out of 5 that stands up for these girls. Despite what you think, because if you were in Eleanor's shoes, you would feel like utter shit.
Okay, hang on. I don't really see anyone hating on the girls. And even if I do, like, that's just a part of, like, the way that it is. Dating a, like, well-known person, you're going to end up getting hate. Being a well-known person, you're going to end up getting hate. No matter what, if you're, like, in contact with a well-known person, you're going to get hate. And even if you're not well-known, if you're just a living, breathing person, you're going to get hate. That's just the way it is. And that's how it's always going to be. And also, Elounor shouldn't care. Honestly. She's dating a well-known person who she's apparently in love with. And if she was, like, if she was in love with, like, Louis and, like, just friggin', like, that kind of thing, like, then it shouldn't matter. She should be like, I have like a boyfriend who's like well known and I love him and I've fallen in love with him and I absolutely adore him, like, then it shouldn't be like tearing the relationship apart. It shouldn't like matter what anyone says, and it shouldn't matter that like people are shipping like two guys in a boy band together. Like, it shouldn't matter. If you have like such a good relationship, then nothing that anyone else says should matter. And even if it does, you should have the other person there so they can comfort you when you need them. That's what a relationship is for.
What should Elounor be a surface? Why should they be controlled by others?
Why should Larry be controlled by others? I don't know. Maybe because Elounor is a beard and she's only being used for Louis' sexuality so that people so that Larry doesn't have to come out. And Larry gets completely controlled. Let's be honest here. They can't hug, they can't sit next to each other. All they can do is shake hands or fist bump. That's it. That's all they can do in public. That's literally it. Except for like the past few like a day or two ago where like Harry and Louis ended up like chilling together at like Harry's birthday party and then like stayed in LA for like 2.5 or something weeks and then like came down like on a plane for like 14 hours and like together in a plane, which hasn't happened for years. Which has literally not happened for years. Like, just think about it. Why should they be trying to, like, separate Louis and Harry if there's nothing to hide? That's what I thought.
Why there should be a hidden gay relationship?
Because then the management are not going to get money from One Direction, and there's a possibility of multiple fans, like heaps of fans ending up like leaving One Direction, which means that they'll get less money, which means that management will get less money, and management don't want that. Stupid computer. Oh my god. Fucking seriously.
Why there should be a hidden gay relationship? Why do you think that everything is a kind of agreement?
Because it is. When you sign a contract with a management, then they give you agreements and things that you can and cannot say when you first sign up, which I'm pretty sure one of those agreements was that you cannot have a relationship with another member of the boy band. So do you understand? That's probably what's happened here. So that's why Louis and Harry cannot come out. And also because there are so many homophobic people still. Jesus.
Is that the way you believe in them? Come on.
I believe in them because I have so much proof as to, like, showing me that it's real. hard eyes, actual hugs, holding hands, kissing, laying in a bed together, like the secret touches, the ones that are like not supposed to be seen, the sexual things that they say that aren't supposed to be heard, things that aren't supposed to be heard but they end up getting heard anyway. It's just like, and what do Elounor have? Fake kissing, fake smiles, fake hugs. Like, honestly, that's all it is to me. Just fake. Elounor is fake. As I just said. No, they haven't.
You say that we are lying and hiding the truth.
Yeah. We do say that you're lying and hiding the truth. Because you are. Because you're supporting a beard. Instead of supporting two guys who, if one of them was a girl, you'd be like, oh my god, they're so cute together. They should be together already. Why aren't they in a relationship already? But seeing as it's two guys, it's not okay.
Then why are you fans in a band full of lies and agreements?
Because it's not completely full of lies and agreements. Also, I came into this fandom because I ended up falling in love with the 5 guys who were making video diaries and who were the boys from the stairs, and like their songs actually related to me and made me feel happy and just made me feel good about myself. It's not just because of Elounor and Larry. Okay? I've been here since 2011, when all this shit started. Fucking seriously, Facebook. Sorry. But it's like, just, like, I don't care if they have, like, lies and agreements, because it's a music industry. Of course they're gonna have lies. Of course they're gonna have agreements. If you think that One Direction is telling you the 100% truth, then you're crazy. They can't tell you everything. That's a part of what they can and cannot say.
If you were sure what you were saying, you're a fan of a lie. Have you ever thought about that?
I'm not the fan. I'm not a fan of a lie. I'm not even a shipper of a lie. You're the fan and the shipper of a lie. That's all I can tell you. There are 2 people or 3 people acting as Elounor. And if you can't see that, good luck to you.